What's going on, everybody? My name is harrisonnevel and welcome back to another high fashion do-it-yourself video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to put zippers in your pants the cheapest way, and I know this video has been done before, but I'm doing it the cheapest way and the easiest way for you. Most people might be using a sewing machine for this, but I'm not, because one, I really do not have a sewing machine, and the only time I did sewing was in home ec class in middle school. The main thing I'm going to be using is fabric glue. This is Fabric Fusion. I will be using a hot glue gun just to make sure that everything stays into place though. Let's go ahead and get right into this DIY tutorial.
Hope you do. I'll think of you, darling. I love you, baby, and you alone were meant for me. Is it all right? Will you give your loving heart to me?
The finished product, you can see everything unzips, everything works perfectly. Now I haven't cleaned this up yet. I'm gonna clean up both sides before I put them on when they're done. So let's go ahead and get into the other side and how to do it. These jeans were already cut because I was rocking them like this before the tutorial even thought in my mind to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue off of this and then take it upwards. You can do any color you want for the zipper on these jeans. I thought the silver would complement the black the best. You can go ahead and get a gold one if you wanted to, because that color would look awesome as well. The zipper comes with a little bit of extra on both ends. Now if you want to do the 5-inch, that's up to you. I feel like the 7-inch is more fitting for a jean because you want a little bit more if you want it. But as you can see, you can take it all the way down to the bottom, and that is where you're going to want to put the end so you know where to cut. Line it up with the bottom of the jean where you want it to end and where you want the zipper to come down to a point. Now that I have it lined up, I'm going to go ahead and make a mark with a Sharpie as good as I can on a black pair of pants, and just do a line up there where I want to cut it. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is cut on the seam up here in the inside of your pants. Just cut along the line. This cut is a lot rougher than the one up here because I used the really crappy scissors in the last tutorial I did on these pants, so bear with me on that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show the inside right here. What I'm basically doing is pushing this up to the point where I want the zipper to come down. I have it lined up on how I wanna glue it in or Fabric Fusion it in, and this is how it's gonna look. Next step I'm gonna take is to go ahead and put this in place so I just know that where I want it to be. I'm gonna take one of these T-pins and place it on the inside and then kind of weave it through.
Baby, and you alone, I love you. Baby, and you alone.
What this is allowing us to do is be able to see under the flap here, but also keep it in place with the pant because it is aligned with it. This next part is where we're going to be the most careful. Now, if you're working on any kind of surface, you want something to protect the table or the carpet that you're doing it on so you don't get hot glue all over it. This is a $5 hot glue gun, so it's nothing special. It came with 10 sticks of glue from Target, but you don't really need that. You literally only need one. What I'm doing to be safe is putting it on a paper towel. There's some other like aluminum foil under it, and then I also have this bag right here just to be as safe as I can be so it doesn't leak through if it's too hot. You might be wondering, aren't these T-pins gonna get in the way? And no, what you're gonna do is use the hot glue in the spots between it, so it'll secure down. When you're doing this, try not to get anywhere near the zipper so it doesn't get caught in there and get clogged up. Now go ahead and just press down on that glue right there. I did it right on the outside edge. And when you're not using the hot glue gun, put it down on the side because it is gonna drip, so make sure to put it on the surface that you're protecting the other surface with. Now that is in position, so what I'm gonna do is go on the other sides and continue this.
Baby, and you alone were meant for me. Is it all right? Will you give your loving heart to me?
Now that the hot glue is pretty much drying, I'm going in with my Fabric Fusion and then using that over top the hot glue. This glue right here specifically, you want it to dry for 2 to 4 hours, so you don't want to wear them immediately. The reason I went with this glue instead of the instant dry is because this is literally like $4 and the other one is about $12, so I'm trying to save you guys some money, because if you can be a little bit patient, you don't have to wear them immediately. Just use this, and then you don't wash it for 48 hours, just let it dry like overnight or 2 nights. Also with this bottle, I only got a 2 ounce because the 4 ounce is a lot more expensive as well, and you don't need that much. Conveniently, what this comes with is a nice little pointer, so you just got to cut the top off when you get it and then just go in directional like we did with the hot glue gun. This is something you're going to want to actually hold for a little bit of time until it dries, because if you try to mess with it while it's drying, it's not going to dry properly and it's just going to break right off.
To that young lady by the name of Brenda.
I love you. I love you.
once you let these sit and dry for a minute, what you're going to do is take the T-pins out because the hot glue has secured them down. So now all you got to do is take these out. I don't know if you can see all over this bag right here, but it just leaks out of the hot glue gun, so be careful of that. Lastly, all I did was go into the top here, the part that wasn't secured down, and then put some fabric glue, and I'm holding all this side down, and it should be complete now. One thing you need to be careful about is when you're gluing, make sure you're not putting too much because it will overflow and it could get connected to the bottom part of the jean over here. Pull up this flap, you can see that this side is complete. Now I'm gonna clean up the edges. I'm gonna make sure all the little fabric isn't hanging off, make sure there's no glue in there. But now I'm gonna go ahead and unzip it and just make sure everything's working. So there we go, it is connected. There's gonna be a little bit of glue coming out the back side, but now it is connected and it looks great in my opinion. As we move to the next side, we're just gonna repeat what we did on the other side and start with some glue on the outside edge. I'm doing this lightly because I'm gonna go back in with fabric glue and use a lot more of that to secure it down. Now, you see the pins are holding it in. Once you have that glue down, line it up and just secure it down. Make sure it's in the spot that you want and secure it down. Now that I've got most of the hot glue on there, I'm gonna go ahead, take the T-pins out, use the fabric glue to finish it off.
Hope you do.
You're gonna let it dry for a little bit, but you do wanna unzip it just to make sure everything is in place and lines up like you wanted. So everything is lined up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the excess here just so I have it gone and it's cleaned up a little bit better.
Well, meant for me. Is it all right? Will you?
Next step I'm gonna take is to go in and just cut any little frays or anything just to clean it up a little bit before I put them on me and to show you guys how they look. Here, both sides completed. They're both functioning zippers and they look awesome in my opinion. Let's go ahead and check them out on me so you guys can see what they look like.
Baby, and you alone.
There it is. That is how to put zippers on your pants like the Fear of God style. You can put it on the inside, you can put it on the outside ankle. You can do it many different ways. If you guys are successful in this tutorial and you did it, tweet me a picture. My Twitter is down below, or you can tweet me here. My name is @harrisonnevel on Twitter, and let me see what you did. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe. I post all kinds of streetwear videos on my channel every single Thursday and every single Sunday. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy, and I thank any of my returning subscribers for coming back to this video, but this is gonna be it for me. So this is Harrison, signing out. Guys, my name is harrisonnevel and I'm back with another story time. This time I'm telling you the story about how I got scammed for Yeezys in person. A lot of people might have stories on how they got scammed on eBay for some fake Yeezys where they bought them, they weren't